Welcome back to High Tech, the ultimate destination for your daily tech fix. We've got an exciting lineup of the Surface Laptop 6 vs M3 MacBook Air that will leave you in awe. But before we dive into the tech goodness, if you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss out on the latest and greatest in the world of technology. Let's not waste any time. Buckle up as we explore the coolest, most innovative gadgets hitting the shelves today. Don't forget to check out the product links in the description below each video for easy access to purchase your favorite tech products. While the first version we met is the Surface Laptop 6 for business, I expect regular folks such as myself, a distinctly unenterprising person, if you peek at my bank account, will have a chance to buy one for home use as well. Given how close these laptops are when it comes to price and size, both come in 13 or 15-inch models, we thought it'd be useful to quickly run down all the major differences between the two, so you can make the best Surface Laptop 6 vs M3 MacBook Air choice for your needs. Surface Laptop 6 vs M3 MacBook Air. Design. Microsoft's Surface Laptop 6 looks identical to its predecessors, which can be good or bad depending on how you feel about the design of the Surface Laptop. I've always kind of liked the simple design of these Windows 11 laptops, but after reviewing the past two models I'm a little bored of the basic clamshell build. On the upside, the Surface Laptop's design feels like a productivity enhancer since you get a nice comfy keyboard and a touchscreen with a tall 3:2 aspect ratio, which can make it easier to parse tall vertical content like code windows, blog posts, and overly long emails. That gives Apple's M3 Air the advantage in terms of size and weight, since both sizes of Air are smaller and lighter than the Surface Laptop 6. The 13-inch Air measures 11.97 by 8.46 by 0.44 inches and weighs just 2.7 pounds, while the larger 15-inch model weighs 3.5 pounds and measures 13.40 by 9.53 by 0.45 inches. Surface Laptop 6 vs M3 MacBook Air. Display. Microsoft's new Surface Laptop 6 comes with either 13.5 or 15-inch touchscreen at resolutions that allow it to display up to 201 pixels per inch, ppi. That means you get a maximum resolution of 2256 by 1504 on the 13-inch or 2496 by 1664 on the 15-inch, and in my experience that's plenty good enough for getting work done. The displays themselves have also been improved over their predecessors with a new anti-reflective coating that, according to Microsoft, the MacBook Air M3 is capable of delivering more raw pixels per inch, as the 13-inch Air M3 can achieve a resolution of 2560 by 1664 while the 15-inch model can hit 2880 by 1864. That means both deliver up to 224 pixels per inch, beating the Surface Laptop 6 in terms of raw pixel density. We'll have to wait until we have a chance to test and review the Surface Laptop 6 to know how good that display really is, so stay tuned for our full testing results. Surface Laptop 6 vs M3 MacBook Air. Performance. We haven't yet had a chance to put the Surface Laptop 6 through our performance tests, but I can already tell you, based on our tests of Intel Meteor Lake laptops released so far, that it's going to have a hard time beating the raw power of Apple's M3 chip. That said, you can order a Surface Laptop 6 with a variety of components that can affect its performance. Most notably, you get two CPU options, the Intel Core Ultra 5135H or the Intel Core Ultra 7165H. We have had a chance to put Apple's M3 Airs to the test, so we know they're some of the best laptops on the market thanks to the remarkable power and efficiency of Apple's M3 chip. You know you'll get speedy performance when you buy an M3 Air, so the Surface Laptop 6 has its work cut out for it if it wants to compete. Surface Laptop 6 vs M3 MacBook Air. Audio. Both sizes of Microsoft Surface Laptop 6 come with omnisonic speakers that support Dolby Atmos and Bluetooth LE audio, and they should be pretty decent. I've appreciated the quality of sound delivered by speakers on earlier Surface laptops I've reviewed, and I'm hopeful Microsoft can do even better this time around. But the sound coming out of the Surface Laptop 6 will have to be pretty good to compete with the MacBook Air M3, which comes with 4 speakers in the 13-inch model and 6 in the 15-inch, as well as 2 force-canceling woofers. It's not a killer sound system, but for a laptop, it sounds pretty great. Surface Laptop 6 vs M3 MacBook Air. Battery life. We haven't yet had a chance to test and review the Surface Laptop 6, so we can't say for sure how long it'll last on a full battery, but Microsoft claims you can expect up to 19 hours of usage out of the 15-inch model, or 18.5 hours from the 13-inch version. If the Surface Laptop 6 can actually last that long in our battery test, which times how long the laptop can endlessly surf the web via Wi-Fi on a full battery, then it will beat Apple's MacBook Air M3. But I have a hard time believing that will happen, because Windows laptops have consistently lasted hours less than Apple's MacBooks in our battery tests. Case in point, both the 13 and 15-inch MacBook Air M3 lasted more than 15 hours in our battery test before running out of juice, with the Surface Laptop 5 couldn't even last for 10 hours. Surface Laptop 6 vs M3 MacBook Air, Webcam. The Surface Laptop 6 comes with a redesigned Surface Studio camera embedded in the top bezel. The webcam will be capable of capturing 1080p images and video, and it will also be capable of logging you in via facial recognition if you enable Windows Hello. While Apple's MacBook Airs can't offer the same login with your face functionality because Face ID isn't available on MacBooks, they do come with good 1080p webcams that will give the Surface Laptop 6 webcam a run for its money. Surface Laptop 6 vs M3 MacBook Air, Outlook. Microsoft Surface Laptop 6 for Business appears to be a solid Windows laptop without a lot of frills for not a lot of money. The $1,199 starting price means you might consider buying one instead of a MacBook Air M3, and if you love Windows 11 or Microsoft hardware, I could understand why, but if you don't mind using a MacBook or macOS Sonoma, it's a little harder to recommend a Surface Laptop 6 over a MacBook Air M3. Based on our tests of Intel Meteor Lake laptops to date, I think the Air M3 is going to beat the Surface Laptop 6 in terms of performance and battery life, and the Air is smaller to boot. Of course, if you have big hands, like me, you might like a larger machine, but now that the 15-inch Air exists, Apple has a product for you too. The one area where Microsoft Surface Laptop 6 seems way more useful is in big business, where you might love the idea of being able to buy 100 identical laptops that are all equipped with IR cameras, NFC card readers and copies of Windows 11 Pro linked to your organization. Apple doesn't offer the same value proposition, and it's easy to imagine a regional sales manager going with Microsoft over Apple when purchasing this year's laptops. And that wraps up today's journey through the world of tech wonders on high-tech. If you enjoyed this video and discovered some must-have gadgets, give it a thumbs up and share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. You won't want to miss our daily dive into the latest and greatest in technology.